In downtown Atlanta, 56 at the airport. It's springtime in the Peachtree State as we wind up our third hour of non-stop.
I got it. Quiet. Hurry up. Come on. We ain't got all night. Yeah, that's good. Give me that. I got it. Got it. Go with it. Yeah. Come on, Dylan. Man, we gotta go. Freeze, Pop! There we are! Keep your hands where we can see them.
State of New York versus Alberto Colombo. How do you plead?
Nolo contendere, Your Honor.
For violation of Sections 7 and 12 of the New York Penal Code with respect to criminal conspiracy, I hereby sentence you, Alberto Colombo, to 9 years in the New York State Correctional Facility at Tuscarora.
Bravo! Justice Wayne!
Court is adjourned.
Mr. Hawkins, will there be other breakthroughs in the contractor kickbacks
It's been a great
investigation?
victory against corruption in Manhattan.
It is.
Will this influence your decision whether to run in November?
Mr. Hawkins, one other question, please. 9 years, is that an overlong sentence? Do you think it is?
Excuse me.
Come on, we need some sort of comment, Mr. Hawkins. Mr. Hawkins, please.
There's my stomach. Came down real fast. They were willing to deal.
Deal? I was prepared to nail it for 20 years. Of course they're going to deal for 9.
Lighten up, Johnny. It's time to smile. You're a winner. You're going to be our next DA, my friend.
Gentlemen, to our star prosecutor. One of New York Magazine's 30 most eligible bachelors. A man of the people.
Only in America can the ninth cousin of Sitting Bull send a descendant of Columbus to prison.
What goes around comes around, right?
Johnny, we got to have you out to the club. Get a few balls around, have some dinner.
There's a call for you in your office, Mr. Hawkins. A Mr. Mundy from Atlanta. He says it's urgent.
Excuse me.
Well, gentlemen,
We've got ourselves.
Hawkins.
Hey, Johnny. How's life in the Big Apple?
Hey, Jimmy. Tempting.
Does that mean they're going to run you for DA like I said they would?
Well, they're trying. And like the fat man says, the brass ring only comes by one time a ticket. What's the occasion?
I'm calling you about last chances, Johnny. Yours and his. I need you to come down here.
To Atlanta? Well, Jim, I can't. I'm leaving in the morning. I mean, first vacation and God knows when. I'm fishing in Canada.
You be here in the morning, my friend, or this time he's on his way to the penitentiary. Truancy, fencing stolen goods, breaking and entering. His grandparents keep buying his way out, but they're not doing him any favors. Prison might.
Prison never rehabilitated anybody, and you know it.
Too bad. That's where he's headed.
Come on, don't threaten me. What do we plead to? Vandalism, criminal trespass?
I'm talking father to you, and you're talking deals. This kid is crying for help.
Oh, what are you asking me? I'm running for DA. When do I have time to rehabilitate a J.O.?
This juvenile offender is your son.
It's not that way anymore, and you know it.
I've known you since law school, Johnny. 10 years ago, you had some problems. 10 years ago, you wouldn't have the guts to walk through that door and face this sober. 10 years is a lot of time.
Old enough to me. Yes, sir.
Hey, kid.
What are you doing here?
I was wondering the same thing about you.
Yeah? Well, I ran into some bad luck. Like you did too, huh?
We haven't talked in a while.
What, 4 months? It's no big deal.
I called you last month. Your birthday, sweet 16.
Yeah, you missed it.
Hey, I said I called. You never called me back. I sent you a check.
Oh, great. My dad sent me a check.
Well, I got a little tied up in court.
Great.
Look, Dylan, life isn't easy. Mine wasn't. Yours isn't. You want some advice?
I don't want anything from you, counselor.
Look,
All I want is for you to leave me alone.
Dylan, I...
Get out!
See, it's not so simple.
No, it's not, is it?
You gonna plead or not?
It's too late for that, Johnny.
I'll see you in court. You, Elizabeth? I want to defend Dylan.
Out of the question.
He's with the wrong crowd, that's all. We're getting the city council to crack down on this gang once and for all. Once it was away...
You'll just find another gang. You can't buy up the whole city, Elizabeth.
We have an excellent attorney. We'll take care of it. Thank you.
From what I've seen, you haven't been taking care of much.
Where have you been the last 10 years, Johnny? You think it's been easy? You ceased to exist for us the day we buried Catherine.
Wait a second. That was the agreement. You designed it, you fought for it, and I agreed to it, so don't throw that back in my face. We all did what we thought would be best for Dylan.
At the time.
Well, maybe I'm a different man now.
Are you?
Oh, shit, Elizabeth, this is not about me, it's about Dylan. If you don't let me defend him, he's gonna go to prison.
I don't think so.
Your Honor, Dylan Hawkins is 16 and has lived with his grandparents in Paces Ferry for 8 years. The boy has never forfeited bail, nor is he any danger to the community. Now, we request that he be released on his own recognizance into the custody of his grandparents. Thank you.
Your Honor, this is the same agreement the defendant makes time and again. And each time he circumvents the system by hiding under the gilded wings of his grandparents. The punks that he runs with are so audacious as to appear in this court to mock us. Your Honor, we want the defendant removed from his present environment. However, the state will agree to the defense's request for a recognizance bond, provided that the boy be released into the custody of his natural father, John Hawkins. Now, I know Mr. Hawkins personally, Your Honor. He used to practice law here in Atlanta, and currently, he is the Chief Deputy District Attorney for the City of New York. He understands the value of law and judicial conduct in a civilized
Your
society.
Honor, this is a bail hearing, not a sentencing. The 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th Amendments of the Constitution.
Thank you for the primer on constitutional law, Counselor. Is the father in agreement with this?
That's why he's here, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, I'm going to make it a condition of the boy's bond that he be released into the custody of his natural father. I'm setting a preliminary hearing for 2 weeks from today, at which time I may review this decision.
She can't do this. Stop her.
She can do anything she wants to.
Well, then appeal it, damn it.
Yes, Miss Goodenough, we will.
Just for the record, this was not my idea. I didn't hear about it till you did.
Well, that makes me feel just swell. Hey! I want that piece of junk out of my garage by sundown. I'm sick of it.
What are you going to do with that old heap?
I ain't doing this, man. You break bail, you go to jail.
Yeah?
You'd report me?
Yeah, I'd report you. We've been dealt a hand, Dylan. I guess we're gonna play it out. Been on a bike recently?
Plenty of times. Sorry, man, I'm not wearing this.
You run head first into that wall and come up with a smile. Don't forget about the helmet. Since you ride so often, I don't need to remind you to hold on.
That'll be 9:30.
Hey! Ring me up for the gum. Got any gum?
No.
Your left pocket.
So you gonna turn me in?
No. Gonna eat it. I paid for it. Tough guys don't steal, Dylan. Little guys steal. Believe me, I've seen more of them than you ever will.
Yeah, well, you don't know anything about me.
I know a lot about your record. But you're right. I don't know much about you.
What's this?
You should write in there.
Write what?
A record of our travels, your thoughts. It's a journal.
What for?
Hey, it's your journal. I just want you to read me one page every night.
Yeah, well, what if I don't have a page?
Oh, you'll have a page.
Stupid. I don't know why I'm writing in here if you want to know the truth. I don't even know why I'm on this trip, except it's possibly better than being in jail. Writing in here? Come on, writing in here? I could fill a page a day, easy. It said write anything. Writing in here. Come on, writing in here. Give me a break. Think I can ride the bike sometime?
Sure. Sure you can, sometime.
Did you learn all that in the Marines?
Yeah. You like?
It's okay.
The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, page 1. You listening?
Should I be?
You don't know about me without you've read a book by the name of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. That ain't no matter. That book was made by Mr. Mark Twain, and he told the truth mainly. There were things which he... Were you ever scared when you were in Vietnam? Yeah. I was there at the end, and we were pulling out. Nothing scarier than the thought of getting killed while you're on your way home. But you know what I was really afraid of?
What's that?
You were born during my last tour, and I was afraid I'd get killed before I got to see you.
Oh.
I had a couple of buddies, Edwards and Fenwick, and they were always giving me a hard time, calling you the little commie because Kathy named you Dylan after Bob Dylan. I kept telling them no, it was after Dylan Thomas the poet, but they weren't buying that. They knew better. They knew Kathy was against the war. Against the whole damn military. And there I was, career G.I. Joe. Being all I could be.
Dylan? Oh, damn. Dylan? Woo! Ha-ha! Woo-hoo! Dylan! Dylan! Hey! Dylan, come back here! Ow! Ow! Woo! Woo-hoo! Kill this kid. Dylan! Come back here, you punk! Hey! Hey! No, wait, hey! No! No, wait, stop! Stop! Hey! No! Dylan! Dylan! Easy, easy. You okay? I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, sit up. Holy tarnation! Is he okay? Come on, get up. Come on. I thought you were a goner, lad. I was swerving to miss you, and I just went off the road. It's all right. It's not your fault. You okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Oh, my, oh, my. Doesn't look like you're going to get very far on that now. Could take you back to the farm. Probably got all the tools you need to fix her. Welding. Great. Gritting. Just great. We're in for a heck of a storm, lad. There! Hey, get! Not used to having strangers around here. Where is that damn torch? Oh, farming! It's the curse God put on Adam. You know that, boy?
No.
Come on, come on. Cursed is the ground. Thorns and thistles shall it bring forth, and in sorrow shalt thou reap it all the days of thy life. Genesis. What's the matter? You never had teachings of the Lord?
No, not lately.
Make sure he files before Wednesday. Yeah, I don't care about the priors. I want him convicted on this charge. Yeah. Hey, you, don't even think about it. No, not you. Yeah, have Carberry call the Secretary of State and clear up the ballot discrepancies. Yeah. Hey, don't you dare. I'm warning you. What? No, I'm fine. I feel fine. I'm a little tired. Yeah, well, 2 weeks. I'll be back in 2 weeks. They'll just have to wait, that's all. What? How's the fishing?
What's that? Cain. You know Cain, boy?
I sure do.
He killed Abel. You know why?
Why?
Cain's a farmer out there, breaking his back.
throwing thorns and thistles. He looks over and sees Abel, who's a shepherd, sitting there eating lamb chops. Something snaps, and Cain slays him. You take heed, son. Farmers will be a dangerous lot when push comes to shove.
Yeah, well, I'll keep that in mind.
There's the cursed thing. Come on, help me grab it here. Come on, out there, come on. Hup, hup.
There's cycle shoppers in St. Louis. The parts won't be here for 3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days?
3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days. That's too bad. Well, no use crying over it. If your boy's going to stay here, you're darn well going to earn your keep. Meet the Santa Maria. This storm's the biggest to hit Missouri in 100 years. And when the creek floods and the river spills her banks, I'm going to sail her all the way down to the mighty Mississippi, the Gulf of Mexico, and clear around the world. And boy, by God, you're going to help me do it.
Dylan!
What are you doing? I'm watching TV. It's pouring outside.
Well, get your stuff on and follow me. Promise to help this guy.
He's crazy. I don't even like being here.
Well, if you hadn't taken the Harley, we'd be someplace else now, wouldn't we?
I said I was sorry. How long are you going to hold that over my head?
Well, the motorcycle is 27 years old. I've had it for 20 years. It seems like I can hold it over your head another 48 hours.
Where is that pup? Get up, you shiftless scribe. Get in that milking parlor and swab down the girls. You know what this is, Pip? This here's a 12-volt electric cattle prod used to encourage my girls to move their little cow buns. This here prod can be used in one of 2 ways. One.
What are you doing? What you doing for me? All right, I'm going. You're nuts. You're nuts, man.
The art of gentle persuasion.
Blew up the television.
Okay, let's run the lifeline through the stanchions.
This?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one's the stanchion?
Jeez, I'd rather be in jail. Oh, come on.
Pain in the butt! Farming! What do you think I've been running on about? You'll be making the Cape Passage soon. More ships have been lost off Cape Horn than any other nautical spot.
Yeah? Well, 10 to 1, that piece of junk sinks as soon as it sees the river.
You got a bet.
All right.
You have a dream, son? No. Go on, all boys have dreams. That's the definition of a boy.
Yeah, well, I want to be rich.
So con man, tax man, and relations confess to you? Or the only people you want paying attention to you are those who do so not because of what you have, but because of who you are.
I don't see too many people hanging out here.
I never said I wanted people hanging around here. Being rich is your dream, son, not mine. Easy now, easy. A nick out of her is like a knife through my heart.
Bring it down. How far?
Down, Pip, down.
Bring it down, will you?
I am.
It's heavy. Down, Dylan, come on. It's heavy.
Easy, Pip.
You
Easy.
quit calling me that stupid name.
Pip, he was Ahab's cabin boy, Moby Dick. What's the matter, Pop? Didn't you teach him anything? Come on, Pip. Bring up the tiller.
My name's not Pip. It's Dylan, okay? Capital D-Y-L-A-N. Dylan. I was named after Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. I don't know any Bob Dylan. I know Dylan Thomas, though. The wild poet of Wales. Now, there's a Dylan for you. Light breaks where no sun shines. Where no sea runs, the waters of the heart push in their tides. I may never been in a boat, but I read every word there is on sailings and oceans. Fact or fiction.
Hey, Oscar, you finally got the bushings for your tractor. Now you're gonna have to come down off that gall-darn boat and start farming again.
I got myself some helpers, Clay, you son of a gun. Now go broadcast it all over Howard County, why don't you?
I don't want the problem. Just come down and sign for these and take it easy.
What for? So I can lie down and die for you like some old dog? Sorry, boy. You got to rage against the dying of the light. Mr. Dylan Thomas?
What a piece of work.
You gotta listen to this guy, Dylan. He might be the best teacher you ever had.
That's just how you see everybody, isn't it? It's cops, parents, and teachers.
You try to lighten up.
Hey, I'm so light, I'm miles ahead of you.
If Clayton has his way, you boys are going to be famous all over that town of the living dead. By supper time, I'd say. Here's the provisions, Pop. Get going. Get going.
Mind if I ask what a fancy East Coast lawyer's doing out at Oscar's place?
Just helping out.
You don't say. And just exactly who is it you're helping out now, anyway?
I had an accident. My motorcycle broke down. My son and I are just helping out for a few days while we wait for parts.
Certainly got big appetites.
Oh, it's Oscar. He says he's going on a long trip.
Well, you tell that old coot that when he finally gets us out of his system, I'll take back the canned goods and the dry goods, too, if he keeps them dry.
Oh! Good. Now we'll go stow away the sails.
You just won't quit, will you?
Dreamers never quit, boy. Boy, shake a leg, boy.
Leave me alone.
Did Marie do the depots?
Yes, but I sure wish it were you doing the interrogs. No one knows this case like you. Listen, Johnny, I need you back here early. We got some big money boys from Los Angeles coming in next week.
Next week I can't. I'm stuck out here on the road for at least 9 more days with Dylan.
Dylan? Who the hell is Dylan?
Dylan, my son.
Look, Johnny, this is critical. If you're not back here by the end of next week, we can kiss some very serious campaign funds goodbye.
The next week. Can't you reschedule?
I'll try. What kind of road are you on anyway? I thought you were out fishing.
Fishing.
Ain't none of my business, but don't go building up his hopes now. He may be an old man with some crazy ideas, but we all love him.
Excuse me, I'm supposed to take this to the Flowery Branch Savings and Loan. Can you tell me where that is?
What's it say? What's it say? 4 feet 5 inches. She's losing 12 inches. I figured she'd only go 5. Hot damn! What the hell's that mean? The almanac was right, son. Come on, it's time to clear the berth.
Clear the berth?
Clyde, when I go, you make sure these boys get to stay on the farm until you sell it. If they want to buy it, I think they're too smart for that. Give them a fair price. I'm selling the girls for the time is at hand.
Well, I take it he's the only one around here who thinks he's serious.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Hawkins. Oscar's been building that boat for 37 years. I'm the executor of his estate, and I keep getting these letters.
Oh, boy. He's about ready to go.
Well, there's not a soul in town crazy enough to help him trailer it to the river, and he knows it. He's never even been in a rowboat before.
I don't think he's planning on trailering it.
It would take a storm of biblical proportions for him to sail it there. You pretty worked up.
You could say that.
Doc Hoxie says he's got 18 months. 2 years outside before his heart wall gives out. It's a myopathy or something. He's in a weak condition. And if he fatigues, listen, I know you mean well, but you mustn't get him too riled up. I have an obligation to look out for Oscar's interest. In fact, we got a town full of people looking after him. He's not in any trouble out there, and he's not going anywhere.
Well, thanks.
I saw a National Geographic once about how the pharaohs were buried in boats to help them make the journey down the river. Maybe we'll get Hank Emery's backhoe up there and bury Oscar in that damn boat when he dies. And he'll get his ride on the river after all.
Yeah.
Ho, Bert! Ho!
Aye, Captain.
Ho, Bert!
What the hell?
Good, Kurt. Well done. Stow the provisions in the hold. We'll be off by morning.
The heck are you doing?
We're making a bird.
Are you out of your mind? Get down from there. What are you thinking about? Look at this.
He started it. He's crazy. No, he's not crazy. We were down in the creek, and it's rising even faster than you thought it would. Now it's a chance to get the boat out of the creek.
Dylan, Oscar's been on this boat kick for 37 years. He's out of his mind.
He is not. He showed me in the almanac. This is like the storm of the century or the millennium or something.
He can't sail anywhere. He's dying. He's got a weak heart. We got to pull back and ease him down. Otherwise, we'll end up killing him. What are they going to say when they see this?
He said this.
In town, everyone I met.
Oh, come on, man. He hates them. He calls it the town of the living dead. You heard him with the mailman. They just want to bury him before he's dead. We need to help him.
We need to show some responsibility.
Forget you and your responsibility. You're just walking out on
I'm not walking out on anyone. We're just pulling back.
No, you're walking out on us. You're real good at that.
Dylan.
You'll always be good at that. Getting people all psyched up, buddy, and then you walk out on them. Is that what you did in Vietnam? Is that what you did to me and Mom?
Dylan? Dylan?
Son of a...
Dylan?
Hey, wait. Dylan! Dylan! Stop! Stop! Leave me alone! I told him! Stop!
Dylan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, Dylan. Look. I'm trying to learn how to do this for once. I'm not doing it right, I know, but I'm trying. I'm really trying.
How can you just leave someone?
Sometimes you leave them for their own good.
Oh, no. Oscar.
She's purring. We'll be out of here by 10 o'clock.
Where's Oscar?
I haven't seen him. Maybe he's sleeping in.
Sleeping in? The cows were supposed to be milked 2 hours ago. Oscar! Oscar! Oscar, you in here? Oscar! Oscar! Oscar? Oscar! 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 Oscar!
Go away, son. Go away and make your millions. I never thought a cloudless day could bring me so much pain.
Well, maybe it's for the best, Oscar. The people in town said, well, they told me you're not well.
So? I'm dying. So are you. So is every blessed one of us. I have 2 years left, maybe one. Do you know for sure you have more? Or you? I'd rather spend 1 day on the water than spend the rest of my life here in a life I can't stand. I was a farmer because those were the plans my daddy had for me. Those ninnies in the town of the living dead want me to stay here because those are the plans they have for me. I just want to live my own plans for once. That's all. My life isn't over till I breathe my dying breath. Can't be. Can't be. Yeah.
You're not gonna let this old man die here, are you, Dad?
Don't sell him out, too. I have never sold anybody out.
Dad! Dad! Look, I'm sorry. But remember the other day you told me I should listen to him? Well, I've been listening. Have you? Can't you see that if we don't help him get this boat on the water, that he'll just die? It's all he's got left.
Oscar, young Dylan Thomas here and I have been having some words, and, well, he was saying that we should not let you go gentle into that good night. That you should rage against the dying of the light.
Why's Oscar crying? He's free.
Well, I guess he never really hated the girls. Just what he had to go through to keep them. Kind of like some marriages, I guess.
Is that what happened to you and Mom?
No. Maybe that lug wrench over there. Dylan, the other day I was telling you that sometimes you leave someone for their own good.
Yeah?
Well, I think you should know, if you didn't know already, that your mom left me.
She did?
Yeah. Tell you about it sometime.
Well, why can't you tell me now?
Because, I guess I don't know you well enough. Nor you me. Sad state of affairs, huh?
Quit your talking and get moving. It's getting lonely around here. I'm ready to go. Come on!
on, let's get moving.
You crazy fool.
Things are gonna get lively.
Holy mother and child.
Go on down. Wait, what's the speed? Look out, you fool. I'll put you take that They rose, they stirred, they all uprose. Nor spoke, nor moved their eyes. It'd be strange, even in a dream, to see these dead men rise. Where'd you get that one? Rhyme of the ancient mariner, Pip. Pop, let's go, let's go. What do you want us to do with the tractor? Give it a try. He's gonna liquidate the estate. Let's liquidate this boat.
Somebody stop him! He's gonna get himself killed!
You old fool! Maybe we should get the sheriff.
Come on, leave him alone.
Don't be timid, Pops. We got 5 fathoms here.
Go on, enjoy yourself.
There we go.
She likes it, boys. She likes it. Faster, Pop, faster. The lady sees her lover and she's shivered with excitement, eh, Muldoon? I can't hold it. What? Do something. Stop it. Use the brakes. I am using the brake.
Oh, man, no. I can't stop it. It's going in. I hope you can swim, kid. Whoa.
She's a float, Pip. She's a float.
Man overboard. Hey.
Woo. Let her sink. He was an ordinary old son of a gun. I can't think of a better way to see her go. You owe me 10 to 1, Pip. 10 to 1.
It's in the map drawer. I put it in the map drawer.
You're an honest lad, Pip. An honest lad. I owe both you boys a lot. But I owe more to the good Lord. He's the one that brought the storm that launched my Santa Maria.
Hey, you crazy loons. The storm didn't launch your boat. We did.
When the storm brought me you, the Lord works in strange ways.
You did. You did. Crazy old fool, you did. So long, Oscar. Hey, Oscar!
Swiftly, swiftly flew the ship, yet she sailed softly too. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew.
Johnny, it's no good just me being here. The guys want to see you.
George, I just gotta... George, I gotta grab this ring while I got a chance.
So, this is the big tease, right? The reluctant candidate waiting to be drafted?
Tell me it is.
Well, well, maybe it is. George, you try to hold it together for me till I get back, all right?
Listen, you son. I can be pushed so far.
Let's go. So you gonna make your meeting on time?
Dylan, somewhere along the line, we took different roads. I took a right turn, you took a left. What do you say we take a different road together for a while? Meet some people, learn a few things, have a few laughs. Just you, me, and the hearth. What do you say?
Okay. prosecutor agreed to drop the charges if I stayed with my dad. I have to admit, I have been dealt worse hands by the man in my time. We're still reading Huckleberry Finn, and there's a part that goes, "There weren't no home like a raft after all." Other places seem so cramped up and smothery, but a raft don't. You can feel mighty free and easy and comfortable on a raft. Well, I think I know what Huck was getting at. I could write a whole page on that.